a men strike, which is a strike to the head. So in order to actually score a point in Kendo, you have to demonstrate 3 things as part of your strike. We call it Kiken Tai Ichi. So Ki is your spirit, Ken is the sword, and Tai is your body, and Ichi is all at once. So spirit, sword, body, all in that one strike. Next is a combination hit, kote men. Kote is a strike to the arm, your wrist, and the man is a strike to the head, kote men. And another thing you have to show to get a valid point is called zanshin. So you notice after they hit, they don't just go through and walk away. You actually turn and you have to show alertness and spirit that's remaining there. And unless you have that, it's not a valid point. So now they're demonstrating a do, which is a strike to the body. Next is a combination kote do, a strike to the wrist and strike to the body. Okay, next, the last basic exercise we're gonna show is called Kiri Kaishi. So this involves striking to the head and coming in with a body attack, and also striking to both the right and left sides of the head in an angle. And in Kendo, to get a point, you must strike with the bottom of what we call a shinai. The shinai is what they're using that represents a sword. So the shinai has a string on the top. So the side on the up is 4 pieces of bamboo, and the opposite slab of bamboo is considered the blade. So if you don't strike with that part of the shinai, that point is not considered valid. exercise also develops your wrist, your what we call tenouchi, being able to use your wrist and hand properly. And it all comes from the exact principles of handling a real sword. So you notice on their hits, they're not just hammering your opponent. You're trying to cut your opponent. Next, we're gonna show you a little harder drill, which we call kakari keiko. And this involves striking your opponent to wherever the strike opens up. And the sensei here, Miss Judy Honda Sensei, this past month, many of us here competed in the U.S. National Kendo Championships in Detroit, Michigan. And Judy Honda Sensei here took second place in the individual for senior women's. Okay, next we're gonna show you like a regular, basically it's a sparring session with the sensei. And this sensei is Kenichiro Mizobe Sensei from Sho Tokyo. And he was also participated in the national championships in Detroit. And he was part of the men's team that brought home the gold. So as a sensei, you carefully time your strikes to allow the student to be able to know when they should attack and to be able to attack with some strength. So you notice when we're actually fighting, the strikes are much quicker and smaller. So in the beginning we were showing you a basic practice that's needed to be able to perform strikes like this. gonna go on that side. Whoever's gonna. You guys know who you're playing. Okay, lastly, we're gonna show you a little bit of a tournament action. So Kendo tournament, it's pretty simple. If you score 2 points, you automatically win the match. If you score a point and time runs out, you automatically win the match. So on the right of you is Kongo Daina from Sho Tokyo, who just scored a men's strike. Almost scored a point there. Oh. So in the white is John Honda from Los Dojo. So Daina Kongo has scored a man, so he has won the match. Next, on the right is Kurt Honda from Los Dojo. Left is Kento Yamamoto from Sho Tokyo. Huh? Nah, you don't have to right now. So Honda has scored a counter toe strike, and Kendo just came back one of his own. Time has expired, so Kurt Honda has won the match. Next it's actually a brother against a sister. So on the right is Juni Yamamoto from Sho Tokyo, and on the left is Ami Yamamoto from Sho Tokyo. And both of these players actually went to Detroit, Michigan for the U.S. Nationals also. And the Juni Yamamoto won the Kantosho Award and placed in the top 8 in the junior boys division. And he also was on the junior boys team, which took 3rd place at the Nationals. There's a Juni just scored a nice min. And Ami Yamamoto on the left was also part of the junior girls team and went to Detroit, Michigan on the special youth program that we had. And that junior girls team brought home the gold.